Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Minecraft Forever World. Today, you know how if we flash back to my goals from the last episode, I said we would build a house. Yeah, we never really did that. So today's goals are to build a house and to build a farm. Yep, taking it one step at a time, being the very very best we can be. All big and big and cool and stuff. So without further ado, let's hop in straight into the video. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Forever World. Now, as once again the handsome intro maker uh said, our goals today are to build a house. I know, revolutionary, and then to also ensure that I have food because I was looking at my inventory just before I got on. I have one singular potato and 24 melons. If I don't find out any food thing soon, I'm screwed. So, our first goal is to find a way to get back up to the surface. And then also clear out my inventory. Because my inventory is very, very, very full. I think I could probably throw out this leather and be okay. Let's take this and let's head on up. And we are up. I see the light. Well, it's not light, but regardless, I see, oh Lord. I see the surface. I need to run away. That's a skeleton jockey. Golly. I need my torches first. I have no idea or remembrance of where that one cave was from episode 1. Um so my bed's likely gone. I don't know what else I had in there, but I guess it would be okay if I didn't go back for it. I don't know. Uh I don't particularly. I said last episode that I liked Acacia, but I don't particularly want to be in a savanna biome. I don't like the color of the grass. It's too yellow for me. So I think I'll come back to you whenever I find a place I want to build my house. See you in a second. What is that thing? Ah! Ah! What is that? What is that? Is it still chasing me? Oh my gosh, it is. I'm still running, trying to find a new place, but that is terrifying. I'll see you guys whenever I find the place. I just that scared the the dog out of me. I don't got that dog in me anymore. Ah. All right, guys. So we are back. I didn't know that zombie could get me. I did not know this zombie could get me. Let me just break that and then break that, and then I should be pretty good. All right, guys. So we're back. Holy guacamole. Why are there so many? So many. Um, this is this is concerning. That's there's more coupled with that zombie horse I found earlier. Anyways, I found an area I really like. It's a little bit in the forest, a little bit more that way. I think it's actually right there. I like this area because it's surrounded by the jungle right here, and then the savannah right here, and then a big mountain, and then two big mountains behind me. So I think it's a really good area to build like a house or like a village. So I could like have like something going on in the jungle, something going on in the savannah, all different things, all different types of architecture too, which sounds pretty awesome in my opinion. So let me just take care of these zombies so I can safely get down. You know, I'm glad I got that diamond armor last episode. Do I have any more diamonds? I do have 4 more diamonds. So that would be pretty. That's gonna be useful. But yeah, I think I want to build my main house in this little area right here. all like the fallen trees and stuff. And then I want to build maybe like a barn in a little bit to like put animals in, and then a farm outside with like potatoes and wheat and stuff. What is damaging me? Still, there's still more zombies. So I'm just chopping down this wood to get some wood for a chest. My inventory. Oh my gosh! Leave me alone. All right. So I think I do want to try and use some of the like sulfur blocks and stuff, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I have enough. So I'm gonna look up in a little bit how to duplicate them because I heard you could. So, but I think yeah, this area is kind of the area I want to build in. I don't know what kind of house I want particularly. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at some different types of house, different type of architecture for houses that I think I would be wanting to build, and I'll see you in preferably a minute. All right, guys. So I did some research into like different types of architecture coming to like different like Scandinavian to, to English to French to even American type of house architecture and Scandinavian, specifically Swedish, because I looked up Swedish architecture. This type of house right here is particularly what I kind of want to try and make. So using this as a reference, I think we can hop back into Minecraft and possibly try and copy it. I think the hardest part to like change or like make would be this like little front part. I think the back part right here would be the easiest to do because it's a box with a angular roof. But I think the hardest part would be having this longer part protrude out so much in Minecraft. I'd say probably I'd give like 3 blocks of clearance in all honesty to kind of build this up. And I think I'm not going to go straight for the red coloring. I do really like the red coloring with white accents, but I think I don't have that many red blocks on hand, so I might use it like a different type of wood. Maybe a birch wood would be nice, maybe acacia, and then with some shelves to add the details and stuff. So I think, and then to continue off from this, I might make a barn, like a greenhouse slash barn type thing. So I might sketch that up real quick. Hold for me. All right, guys, I'm back. I hopped into my drawing app for a little bit just to see like what I want to like how I want to envision my barn. Now this is just this is just the generalized shape of the barn I want. I do want a curved roof barn, but I think I do want a lot of like light fixtures, kind of like this jutting out from the sides, and like in the front to add more natural lighting into the barn. And then further than that, I also want to connect a greenhouse to the barn. So it'd be like a doorway here going into a greenhouse with air quotes with like 2 rows of crops like wheat, carrots, maybe if I find some, and then potatoes. All entirely made of glass. Maybe not. I don't know. Glass is kind of hard to come by, but and use this different blocks like shelves and stuff to like kind of outline the glass. So I think, and then I'm probably gonna also use the same wood type that I did for the main house for the like walls and stuff, and then a different type of roof. So now since we have that kind of idea of what kind of build I want, we can now hop back straight back into Minecraft and then start resource gathering. So I'll see you back in the game. All right, so now that we're back in Minecraft, um, I think I'm gonna start going ahead to resource gather. So I'll see you guys when the time lapse ends. So during this little portion, I didn't realize I was muted for the longest time. I was basically just saying how I really liked how the house was made in the image. I had it pulled up on my second monitor, and I was just going through how to design it in Minecraft. Um, and I was just saying that there were different areas that looked to protrude in different ways. So I was trying to replicate that in Minecraft the best I could. And I was also saying that I was really happy that I was using jungle wood because I never really have used jungle wood before. So I was going through how I was excited to be using jungle wood because I've never used jungle wood very much before. So just enjoy the rest of the clip of me building then. So far, I think that this is a good little formation. Um, because I pulled up the image on my second monitor here, and from where it's looking, this is really hard because I've never built with jungle wood before, honestly. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Oh, my axe just broke. Wonderful. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge for me to do this, but so far I'm liking the little layout we have here. Let me just make a stone axe. Um, yeah, so I'm liking the layout we have here. Uh, and so from the image what I'm looking at of that red house I previously showed you, there's this little like this is the I think I'm gonna bring this out one more because I feel like it's a little up too close. Anyways, this is like the little front part. This is gonna be a two-story area, and then everything else. I think this house is gonna be 2 stories, so I think we're gonna be good on space. I chose oak to go along with the jungle. I think oak and jungle complement each other pretty well. So, and then I chose cobblestone for the roof. I don't know if I like it. I might change it, but I think I'm gonna start building up the front part really quickly. So let me just try that here. I think I want to go maybe 6 blocks up. I don't know if I have not been counting. So I don't know if I really particularly care for the. I don't know. I am liking it. I am liking the jungle. Jungle's a hard block to work with. I think this height will be good for this, and then it's about halfway. So this little nook over here, I'd say, is about halfway. And then it'd actually be kind of like this because this nook is connected to the house. So, and then the rest of the house will be like yay tall, and I might make the nook a little longer actually. Before I continue, because it looks like it juts out a little bit more. This is a terrible rendition. I might edit it after post, but who knows? And then I think that's good. The rest of the house will be yay tall. Trust me, I'm usually good at building. I don't think jungle is my preferred wood type, to be honest. Spruce would have been nice, but I use spruce for everything, and I feel like spruce is overused for how good it is. If that makes sense. So let's just get a general outline. I don't know what I can use to mix, you know? And the perk with building an outline, it allows me to add some details later on. Because from what I notice, it's not just one continuous um one continuous like just plank up from the house. There's things that break it up into sections. So I will be able to figure that out how to do that with the just with the outline. So oh, I didn't even see this piece of wood in here. I was wondering why this wasn't decaying. I think now that's all of it. I might make this. Oh, I fell. All right. So far though, it's not looking. It's looking. That's all we can say. It's looking. Will the oak look good with this? Is the question. Does that look? Actually, that doesn't look half bad. Um, I might strip it though. I think stripping the oak would be better. So let's see. Does stripping it make it look a little bit? Oh yeah, that looks a little bit better, honestly. So let me make some stairs, and then this is difficult. That's just how it's gonna be looking for right now. Bringing this up. Let me put this sulfur cube away. If you guys have any names for the sulfur cube, just put them down in the comments, and I'll read through the comments and see what I want to name him. So these will be the stairs to the second floor. Let me go back out and look, because I'm not loving the jungle, but I'm willing to give it a chance. Also, this area is like 2 blocks taller than everything else. So just because of its roof and stuff. I do wish I didn't turn all my jungle into planks right now, because that it would have been good to keep some to strip it and give like a gradient. So now, wrong button. Do I like the cobblestone? I'm not loving the cobblestone. It's kind of just a placeholder right now, so I'm gonna put the cobblestone away. I might hop into a creative world really quickly just to see what matches best with the jungle and oak thing. So, but I do have an idea that right here would be kind of just like a that kind of thing, just to break it up, you know. And then let's make some sticks so we can make some fences, and I need one more. Great. All right. Fences. And yep, that's definitely that's a lot better. I really like that. I'm gonna put some shelves maybe. Let me just get 6 of these up and going. That's not 6, that's 7, but um that's okay. That's okay. I'm not doing the joke. Let's get some oak shelves up and running. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's good. What? What the freak? I didn't want it like that. Yeah, that's definitely that added that's definitely a good addition to this. And then I want to kind of do that. No, that doesn't look too good. Kind of, I don't know. Would that look good? I think I might add some stairs there then for the extra thing, and then a little balcony piece right there. But that doesn't look half bad, honestly. I could kind of copy the same over here and then put some fences right there, and then yeah, I think that's a pretty good. I think I kind of want to get rid of that right there though. I wish I could place. Well, not bad. Shelves are not bad. Not bad additions, that's for sure. But I'm gonna hop into a creative world really quickly to look if there's any better like roofing scenario. All right, we're in a creative world now, and I have the jungle planks here. And I'm just gonna look up stone right now just to see if there's anything that really catches my eye. Can't really go anywhere past red sandstone. So this is pretty much all we have to work with. I'm not really liking the gray. We have some very like tan and pinkish tones, so I think we should probably keep it with the like light colors. Acacia might work out well. Let's just let's see here. This is just imagine this is the doorway. I'm gonna make it 3 just so it's easy. Then let me grab some stairs. Do do do. All right. I'm not loving it. I don't really care for the orange. Uh, I don't really care for the orange. The orange is a little on the nose in comparison to everything. So yeah, the orange is no go. I think. Um, let's try birch next. Uh, let's see. I'm not hating it. The birch doesn't look too bad. In my eyes, it's not the worst thing in the world. That's not all right. Well, I guess I'm placing it like this. This is the weirdest roof I've ever made. Uh, that's not the worst. That is definitely not the worst. Birch is definitely up there. I don't particularly care for it. You feel me? It's not the best. Now in the picture, they have something close to the color of have deep slate tiles, so we could try deep slate. I think a darker block or darker tone is gonna be pretty. Ooh, I actually starting. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait just a handsome minute. Ooh, that actually. Oh, okay. We're getting. Oh, that is. All right, that's my favorite. Now. We're not done yet. We need. So I do want to go grab some more jungle. Let's just build like a little bit of a thing right here. All right. So now that's built, I do want to kind of do some sort of gradient. Not gradient, but like something like this. I don't really care for the not birch log, jungle log textures. So I think instead, let's look at how granite would suffice here. Both types. It's a little more red than I expected, so let me try polished. Polished granite. Polished granite is better, not the best. I might not be able to. I might just have to add some detail. Ooh, mud would probably look somewhat good. Yeah, I think mud would look a little bit good, just as act. Oh my gosh, just like the bottom. Kind of like that. I think yeah, that would be good. So I need a lot of wheat and a lot of water bottles. Yikes. Yikes. Nothing Cinnabar related. I mean, I could test Cinnabar over here. I don't think I'm gonna like it though. Ah, no, I like the deep slate. So we're definitely doing deep slate. Um, bricks would also probably be good here. No, actually not. That is a lie. I was lying to you. Ah, exposed copper. I don't particularly want to go get exposed copper. And this would only be good if I had the stripped jungle wood because it kind of has that greenish hue, I think. I don't know what I'm talking about actually. This does not look good. But I think yeah, packed mud is probably the way to go in some scenarios. So that's going to be annoying to get. Well, I don't need to destroy that. I'll hop back into the world and see you back over there. All right, so we're back and we know what the agenda is now. We need to get some deep slate. Probably preferably a lot of it because I don't particularly want to get more. So, well, not get more, but like go there and then have to get more. It's just whole chore bucket list of chores to do. So I think over here we'll finish up here with the little like accents and stuff. And but then head down into the caves to get a bunch of deep slate, I think. This is probably one of the bigger houses I've made. I don't usually make big houses. They're typically pretty small, but this is a step out of my comfort zone, and this is what I wanted to do with this series. So, if you do like the house, let me know down in the comments. Let me know if there's anything I can change or make look better. The deep slate was definitely a good score though to figure out was that deep slate because I do like using deep slate. I don't use it enough, but my axe is yep. There we go. Let me finish stripping all this and then using the deep slate later for the. That is annoying that I got all that cobblestone, but we could just use the cobblestone for the whatchamacallits. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Barn. There we go. So kind of continue with this design of kind of like this design. I know a lot of different houses use this kind of design, but here I'm just going to do something like this because it's a smaller section, so it's not really that much more needing to be detailed. This is probably the biggest section, so I'll probably do something special with this. Uh, all right, so that part is I'm liking how that's looking right now. It is once again turning nighttime, which isn't preferable in all honesty. I feel like I have these all on different levels, and I don't, and I feel like but I feel like I'm also just worrying myself for no reason. Um, I'm gonna do something similar to this side, uh, as I did the other side with the raised, just because it's a little bit more. It's on a longer side of the wall, and then this side, I just continue my preference and make it a little bit taller. There we go. I need to chop that tree down. But so far, the house isn't looking too bad. We just need a roof and some flooring, and then find my bed. I need a bed. I don't like going up throughout the night, so that is something. I don't know what I want to use for the flooring though. We'll figure that out if in the future. So I'm gonna go and collect some deep slate, and I know this is like the seventh cut, but I'll see you then.
Alright guys, as you can see in my inventory, I got all the deep slate I feel like I'm gonna need. Um, so I'm gonna get started on this roof. Whenever we were in that creative world, we were looking at the different type of deep slate. I think I'm gonna do the tile deep slate. One, because it looks the most like shingles, which would be awesome to try and replicate, but also because it's my favorite one of the like different deep slate are the tiles. They just look so good in comparison to other types, you know? So right now I'm gonna make around probably this much. I might have to go back down and get more. But so far, I'm not too angry with what we have here. I'm really not, you know. I think I'm gonna start off with this like little area because whenever looking over at the reference image, um this little area has a different type of roof versus this little area. So I'm gonna start on that. All right, so from what the reference image looks like, let me pull it up again real quick. It's a very traditional style of roof for like Minecraft roofs. It's just a normal cone shape, and on the other side, it's also a normal cone shape, but going instead of going this way, it goes this way. So start building off, sort of like this, but for like the little overhang, I wanted to use some slabs and stuff and use some slabs for like details and stuff. I don't think I needed to make as much slabs as I did, but hey, if I have to go down and get more deep slate, I would gladly do so. And then without further ado, time for me to get started on Wait, let me make a little thing like that because it's sort of a little like roof thing that I wanted to try and replicate. It's a little hard to do in Minecraft because I'm using a double door, so it's a little annoying. But I think this looks pretty good. I kind of think I want to move this over one, for the nature of it would be better. Would be best if I moved it over one. So I think that's gonna be a difficult angle, something like that. And then grab the fence posts. Oh yeah, I like that a lot more. All right, well, let's jump right back into building the roof once I get up there. This tree isn't in the way, but I don't really want to break it right now. All right, let's get started. So I'm kind of low on stairs, so I think I'm actually going to divert my attention over to this side of the roof right now because of my lessened stair because my problem with the stairs. I'll have to go get more deep slate, but I'm just gonna start building up this side because I have the materials to do so right now. From what the image is showing, that this side is a little bit raised in the back end, but tends to open up to more of a flat in the front. So I can open up like this, I think. Let me just outline it like that. And then let me grab more cobblestone. And then whenever I get closer in, kind of like this right here, where I get closer in, I kind of make it a slightly more raised. And I think that is how I want to do this. Now, how I want to, I think I will take this wall down and kind of build around it. So maybe end it here instead of right here because I think it's going to make the roof a little bit awkward. So let's jump right into that. Shouldn't take too long though. But if you guys have any more recommendations for me, I hopefully will be able to do the barn, but the video is already getting quite long. So I think the barn will unfortunately have to be next video. I need work. I need to be better on editing, but I think something like that. And then when I grab the jungle, I'm gonna be able to place it like that. I'm pretty sure. So I wish I could use some of the sulfur blocks or the other form of blocks, but I think I'm liking what we're putting down right here. It's not looking too terrible, not at all. And then hopefully I'll have to go get more deep slate just so I could finish off the roof there. But let me just use what I have now, and we will. Then I'll have to go get more deep slate. I wish I had a bed. I kind of wish I didn't forget where that cave was, but mm, it's whatever. This is kind of what I was hoping what would happen, is that I would kind of do something like this, where I could connect the roofs right here, so it doesn't look that awkward. And so far, I think it's working pretty well. Kind of like this, yeah. And just for my own personal design, I'm gonna put slabs right there. I don't know why. I just find it pretty cool looking. But as long as if I'm building my roof, I should be safe from mobs. I am only at 16 more stairs though, so that is a problem that I will have to quell very, very soon. I think I do want to start on this side though, just to get a feel of how I want the roof over here to go. because that little jut out area over there is a little bit problematic because of it jutting out. It's a little difficult to situate things over there, but we'll definitely be able to do it. If anything, I could probably remove this and push it back one more block. It might be a fit a little bit more. But while I'm up here, let me fill this in. Hopefully this it will be a 2-story house. I think it will. I kind of built it to be a 2-story house because the image kind of looks like a 2-story house. So, but with that, since I only have 2 more stairs left, I'm gonna go ahead and go and get more deep slate. Alrighty, we are back with the deep slate. I wish deep slate didn't take so long to like mine. It's so annoying without efficiency. But at least I have a diamond pickaxe to do it. If I didn't have a diamond pickaxe, it would be a lot. I wouldn't appreciate it any more than I do now. But let's focus on making more. Oh man, I did it again. Let's focus on making some more stairs. Because it seems I didn't really need the slabs as much as I thought I did. But I needed the stairs a lot more. So, with that, with some cooked chicken, I really need that barn. So next episode is definitely going to be pretty much building the barn and help having the barn like functional, because the rate that I am going through food is insanity. It is insane over here. Like, golly. Oh, I fell. Anyways, let's get back to roof building. Yay!